You know, when a society goes for redevelopment, it's a must that a project management consultancy be appointed. I know you all might not be aware about the project management consultancy. To help you understand the same, we have with me Mr. Suresh Sahu, who's the Managing Director of Supreme Engicons. The company has more than 250 projects in their kitty when it comes to redevelopment. Let us first welcome a very special guest for the day. Hello and welcome to the show, sir. First of all, I would like you to update our viewers about what exactly is a project management consultancy.
See, the project management consultancy is a professional body. As per 3rd January 2009 guidelines of Government of Maharashtra, which is called as a 79A Housing Act. As per that act, the society, cooperative society who is going for redevelopment has to appoint a project management consultants. Without the project management consultants, whose short name is PMC, without PMC the entire process of redevelopment is illegal. So as per that guidelines, any cooperative society going for redevelopment has to appoint PMC before proceed further. So that is called, it is a professional body, a team of professionals like structural engineers, architects, legal consultants, society consultants, tax consultants. This is all about project management consultants.
Okay. Sir, as you mentioned the constituents of the project management consultancy, I would like to know what is the role of project management consultancy as a complete body and the role of each and every individual.
See, as I said, it is a not a single man job, it is a team of professionals. So like coming to the first structural engineer, his role is to check the design part when execution will be there, when developer is going to actually construct the building, that time whether the building is made safe design or not. The structural engineer role is that. Again, the entire supervision part while execution of work is there. So that supervision part comes into the structural engineer's role. Then second faculty is architects. The main and the important role of architect is to prepare a feasibility report of the society. Before proceed further, we have to show a feasibility project report to the society, mentioning that their project is feasible. So that architect role is to prepare that realistic feasibility report. And after that, as and when required during construction also, the architect role is that to check whatever design he has given, whatever elevation he has prepared. So accordingly the work is going on or not. Third, the main role in the redevelopment is a legal consultant's role, because so many litigations are going on, you might be knowing. So the legal consultant should be very strong. He should safeguard the society at every stage, starting from inception of the project to till occupation certificate. The legal consultant should be involved, whether it is a development agreement, whether it is an individual agreement, whether it is a power of attorney. So he has to safeguard the society's interest. And fourth faculty is a society consultants. When the new members will come in the redevelopment project, so how to insert them inside the existing society. And in the entire process of redevelopment, what is the society law, society act? For that we need a society consultants. Okay. And finally the fifth faculty is a tax consultant, because the members will get additional area, a corpus fund, rent, whether it is taxable to the individual members or not. That we have to ensure from the tax consultant. At the same time, the developers' biodata will come with their financial standings. So we have to rank them. The tax consultant, the chartered accountant have to rank them. So and so developer is that much capable of doing this project, ranking based on their balance sheets and all those things. So all these faculties will come turn by turn as and when required to the project.
Okay, so you mentioned about the feasibility report that is prepared by the architects. I would like to know what exactly it is.
So it is a basic calculations, the feasibility report. Suppose I will give you an example. Suppose the plot is of 10,000 square feet. So what maximum area we can get? That is called FSI, floor space index. Correct. So what FSI we are getting? What is the total area we are getting for construction? And what is the cost involved? Suppose we will give it to any developer. Then what are the cost involved? Suppose TDR cost is there, construction cost is there, developers, architects, legal consultants, uska professionals, that cost is there. Then other corpus there, BMC expenses are there. So we have to chalk out all the cost in the left hand side, and right hand side, after giving additional area to the existing members, the balance area he has to sell in the open market. So what revenue he is getting from the open market? Suppose the cost is 100 crore and he is getting the revenue of 120 crore. We will show you at this level, the architect will show that 20 crore profit is there. So that is how the realistic figure should come in the feasibility report. The member should know what is the actual expenses involved in this, and what developer is getting and what members are getting.
Sir, now I would like to know about corpus fund. What is the criteria for the corpus fund?
See, corpus fund is a amount given to individual members. The developer has to give directly to the individual members, because as a society cannot receive corpus fund from the developer. So developer has to give in the individual names this corpus amount.
Talks and discussions on the redevelopment scenario is yet to continue further, but that will happen only after a short break. So go back and come again really soon. We would like to know what exactly is corpus fund first of all, and then what is the criteria that is to be followed.
See, apart from additional area given to the members and rent, there is one factor is corpus fund, and this plays a very vital role in the entire redevelopment process. And this corpus fund is a lump sum amount which developer gives to the individual members.
Welcome back to Expert Advice. We are in conversation with Mr. Suresh Sahu, who is the Managing Director of Supreme Engicons. Let's take this conversation further with him. So sir, tell me, we would like to know what exactly is corpus fund first of all, and then what is the criteria that is to be followed.
See, apart from additional area given to the members and rent, there is one factor is corpus fund, and this plays a very vital role in the entire redevelopment process. And this corpus fund is a lump sum amount which developer gives to the individual members. It always goes from directly to the individual members in the name of individual members. And this corpus fund, while going for redevelopment, we calculate it. How should be the corpus fund divided into parts? Corpus fund plays a vital role in the entire redevelopment process. So as a PMC, we calculate the corpus fund first and inform to the members what should be the corpus fund. Generally, this corpus fund is meant for the increased maintenance in when the members will go for the new building. That time the assessment tax, the municipal tax, other maintenance increases. So to compensate that increase in rent or maintenance part, we take this corpus fund from the developer. So the developer gives directly to the individual members to this corpus fund. So this corpus fund divides into three parts. So once the member enter into a development agreement, that time one part developer gives the corpus fund. Second, when they vacate the building, one more installment they get. When they come to the new buildings, final amount they get as a corpus fund. But generally we have seen as a project management consultant, the members get the corpus fund, they utilize by in other ways. Corpus funds which the members get from the developer is all tax free, and this is considered as a hardship compensation. So as for hardship compensation, it is not taxable. So whatever amount they get, in any amount, is not taxable, and no separate taxes to be paid by the individual members. So this is all about the corpus fund, which in the redevelopment process plays a very vital role. So as a project management consultants, we calculate this, what should be the corpus fund, that we inform to the developer we require this much corpus fund. Accordingly, the developer gives the other benefits like additional areas and rent and other benefits he calculates. Sometimes we freeze this corpus fund, we require this lump sum amount. So this is all about corpus fund.
So since we are talking about corpus fund, one thing that has come to my mind is, every area has different rate. Suppose in case of Bandra, the rate might be different. In case of an area like Dahisar, it might be different. For Andheri or Jogeshwari, it is different. Or even for the central suburbs like Ghatkopar or Thane, it's different. So in such a scenario, how corpus fund is calculated? Tell us about it.
See, you're correct. The corpus fund varies from place to place because of the ready reckoner rate, because of the market value. Like we are working in Dahisar, the corpus fund is different, and we are working in very posh area of Bandra, or some good locations, the corpus fund is different. It all depends on the feasibility of that plot. What feasibility of that plot calculates that tends to the corpus fund. Like Daisar ranges from 500 to 1000 rupees per square feet of the carpet area, where the Bandra or any other good locations, the rates are high. So the ready reckoner are high, the sellable rates are high. That's why the corpus fund also accordingly the members gets. Means some projects we are working, even the members are getting 10,000 rupees per square feet of carpet area, which is a very huge amount, more than crores they are getting as a corpus fund. So definitely it depends on the feasibility of that plot and the location. The higher the ready reckoner rate, higher the market value, the higher the corpus fund. And secondly, as I said, how to calculate this, as I already said, all depends on their market value and the municipal taxes. We calculate, suppose the municipal taxes or the maintenance comes 8 to 10 rupees per square feet, then divide into multiply into their carpet area, and into 10 years. We see that at least for the 10 years the members should get the corpus fund fixed, so that they should not be paid separately to this maintenance part. This corpus fund varies from place to place, as I said. So I will give one more example. At Chembur, we are doing 2 societies dividing into single compound wall, where one society is getting 1800 rupees per square feet as a corpus fund. The other society, which is just neighboring, they are getting 4500 rupees. This is the peculiar case because the consumption of FSI is less and more. The society which is getting more corpus fund, they have utilized less FSI. They are consumed less carpet area right now. And the society which is getting less corpus fund, they have utilized more FSI, more area. Sometimes this also plays a vital role. When the society getting less corpus, this particular Chembur society, they came to us, why we are getting less, our neighboring society is getting more. So then we explain them, because of your consumption, because of your feasibility, this your corpus fund varies and lower down. So sometimes this also plays a vital role while calculating the corpus fund, and it again varies to plot and considering the feasibility report.
Viewers, Mr. Sahu just gave us an example of an area like Chembur, wherein there are 2 adjoining buildings. One is getting corpus fund of rupees 1800 per square feet and the other is getting 4500 per square feet. Why such a difference? Let us understand from Mr. Sahu himself. So tell me, how is that possible?
As I said earlier, this society, one society is getting 1800 rupees corpus, the neighboring society is getting 4500. The society which getting 1800 rupees corpus fund, they have consumed their FSI more because of the road setback. The plot area, whatever the plot area is there, they are consuming more because they have already utilized some more area because of the road setback. They have already taken the benefit of road setback longer, means 33 years back. So that's why they are consuming more FSI. That's why their consumption is more, their feasibility is less. The developer getting less area of sellable part. That's why he is giving less corpus fund. Whereas the neighboring society, 4500 rupees is getting, they are consuming one FSI only. Whatever their plot area, they are getting, utilizing the carpet area equivalent to the plot area. That's why the feasibility is more, the developer is getting more area to sell. That's why he can compensate more money as a corpus fund. So this is the basic difference. Apart from that, the other benefits are there, like additional carpet area, rent, they all are same. So this is the difference where the developer getting less area, that's why giving less corpus fund, and he is getting more area for sale part, that's why he is benefiting to the society more.
Talks and discussions on the redevelopment scenario is yet to continue further, but that will happen only after a short break. So go back and come again really soon. How much percentage the builder gives the additional area to the society members?
See, again it depends on the feasibility of that plot. How much additional area we should get. Again the developer decides.
Welcome back to Expert Advice. We are in conversation with Mr. Suresh Sahu, who is the Managing Director of Supreme Engicons. Let's take this conversation further with him. So tell me by how much percentage the builder gives the additional area to the society members?
See, again, it depends on the feasibility of that plot. How much additional area we should get. Again, the developer decides. Before that, as a PMC, we execute to the society by giving a feasibility report, what maximum additional area they should get. Considering their utilization of FSI, considering the potential of the plot, location, market rate, all those things, considering everything, we give a feasibility report to the society mentioning the probable additional area they should get. What additional area they should demand to the developer, that we upfront give before the developer comes into picture. Then we float the tender through public newspaper. Then developers quote for the project. Then they give different additional areas. Then we have to negotiate with the developer. Ultimately, we get the best offer of maximum additional area. See, calculation of additional area again is very simple. It is very open nowadays. Considering the present norms of MCGM, whatever FSI is available, based on that the developer calculates the additional area. Again, it depends on the sellable area, where the location, whether it is a Dahisar, Andheri or Bandra. So depending on the sellable area, market rate, this additional area differs. Like a thumb rule, I will tell, the Dahisar area we are getting 35% additional carpet area, 40% additional carpet area, whereas in Bandra we get up to 50% also, and even more than 50% additional carpet area. So all this depends on the location and the feasibility of that particular plot. Now, one more aspect of this additional area I wanted to tell you. Considering the FSI, where it is different from different area, like suburban area the FSI is different, and island city, South Bombay, the FSI is different. Considering the FSI norms, and this area also varies from place to place. Like in South Bombay, island city, where the sest area and non-sest area is there. For sest area, we get FSI of 3. So there the area calculation is different. So the members can get more additional area compared to other places. Same thing when come to the suburb, where the FSI is 2.7. One FSI and one TDR, total is 2. On that 35% fungible area we get. As per 6th January 2012 guidelines of MCGM, 35% additional fungible area we get on 2. So on 2, this 35% if we add, the total 2.7. More elaborately on this FSI norms, I will tell you, this 35% fungible area is free for existing members. And the balance 35% for sale part, developer has to buy from the MCGM with certain rates. So that's how it works as a FSI norms. And suburb area 2.7 and South Bombay up to 3, and if you go to cluster development or SRA, the FSI go up to 4. So that's how it works. The additional carpet area varies from place to place, considering their location, market rate, ready reckoner rate, and the sellable area.
So you had earlier mentioned about society consultants. Now I would like to know who are actually society consultants and why are they actually required in a PMC team?
See, as I said, out of 5 faculties in the PMC team, one is a society consultant. His role is to safeguard the society's interest, starting from the feasibility report to the occupation certificate till the members come to their new building. As far as the society consultant is concerned, he should be a thorough knowledge in the society bylaws. Like in our team, there is a society consultant who has served the society federation. Housing Federation is there. So he has written the 2001 Society Act. So he knows all subject of the society laws, bylaws. Like one example, again I want to give you. During process of redevelopment, membership is also an important factor. Those who are bona fide members are there. Sometimes bona fide members are not available. So then they have to make associate members. So all this membership integrity that society consultant has to take care. At the same time, when the new building construct, when apart from the existing members, some new members insert inside the society. So insertion of the new members. So what is the law? What is the transfer amount? For all those things, we require a society consultant who should know the Society Act. This is only applicable to the, I think, Maharashtra. In Maharashtra or Bombay, more precise to Bombay area, where the cooperative housing society, it works through a federation, housing federation. So he should know the proper law of this federation or housing act, so that he can guide the society from starting to end, so that we should not violate any society norms. That's how the society consultant is required, and even I say it is must in a PMC team.
One question that was always on my mind. Let me ask you, who actually hires a project management consultancy? I don't know. There might be people like me who are not aware about it. So please tell me.
See, as per 3rd January 2009, Government of Maharashtra's 79A Act, according to that, society has to appoint PMC or architect for the redevelopment of their society. So actually it is appointed by the society only. However, as far as fees is concerned, that the entire cost or the fees borne by the developer. The developer pays the entire PMC fees to the society, and so in turn society give it to the PMC. So directly developer pays the money, but the appointment of PMC is through society only.
Okay, that is a very valid point I think you have mentioned. And viewers who are watching this show, let me make it clear to you that society actually hires the project management consultancy. Okay, so moving further about when we are talking about project management consultancy, so what is the importance, why we actually need a project management consultancy for any redevelopment project?
See, in our language we say PMC is the main driver of the vehicle, who takes you from the starting, when you think of the redevelopment, from there to till end completion of the project. He is the person who drives the entire process of redevelopment. So his role is very important, and the main importance of the PMC is to safeguard the society interest. You might be knowing from last 5 to 10 years, so many buildings are stuck up in different level because of some mischievous activity of the developer. I don't want to name the developers, but there are some good developers and bad developers are there. There are some different reasons from society, and also sometimes the building got stuck up. So by seeing all this, government on 3rd January, again I'm mentioning that date, because that date is very important, because that day the government of Maharashtra has given guidelines or modification or some amendment is given in the Housing Act for any redevelopment. Now this is the guidelines. Before that there was no guidelines. So after that the things has changed, and society or developers got some guidelines. Then that things have little bit changed, and now it is very improved, because society have their own professionals as far as legal is concerned, architecture is concerned, which was not there before this 2009. So the PMC role is very important as a professional body. So they see that the society's interest and safeguard the society from till end up to the occupation certificate of the building.
Correct, sir. And I think it's a very amazing task that you have taken up, and we really congratulate you for the success that you have had all these years, and all the best for the future ahead. I hope, whenever it comes to Mumbai's redevelopment, project management consultancy, Supreme Engicons is the name to be reckoned with.
Thank you very much.
We are really grateful to you for giving us so much insightful information about PMC, and my audience who were not aware about it, you have made them aware. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you very much.
So this was Mr. Suresh Sahu, who gave us so much insightful information about the redevelopment scenario in Mumbai, as well as he updated us about what project management consultancy is, what role it has, and its importance. So if your society is going for redevelopment, one thing is for sure: PMC is compulsory as per the government regulations and norms. To know more on real estate, stay tuned to Spin TV. Goodbye and take care.